Hey everybody, it's Matt again from Junior Horror Movies, and welcome to shelf number 5. So grab your pen and paper, and let's get started. Alright, right off the bat. Oh wow, I'm gonna have to move some of this stuff out because it's stuck. Drive-Thru. This is a fun slasher with a killer clown. Put that there right now. This has 6 discs or 5. Dust Devil. This is a limited collector's edition. It also has, sorry for the glare. Dust Devil, The Secret Glory, Voice of the Moon, The White Darkness. The director did all these in all his shorts. I don't want to open this up because part of it is broken inside for the case. So this has a lot of discs to it. It's pretty badass. Tobe Hooper's Eaten Alive, the 2-disc edition. Never bothered to upgrade. Earth vs. the Spider. Fucking rental. Hate that sticker. But it's another one of the 5 creature features that were redone by HBO. Good old Erie, Indiana, the complete series. It's a fun show. I have it in the horror collection. Ed Gein. This is the one with Kane Hodder. It's not the greatest. Eight-Legged Freaks. Love it. Bootleg of Elves. Great little Christmas creature feature movie. Old Anchor Bay edition of Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. Fun film. Here we have Elvira's Haunted Hills. Pretty cool. The Empty Acre. It's pretty cool. Like a demon thing living in darkness, and it engulfs people in the darkness pretty much. It's a low budget film, but it's a pretty cool flick. End of Days with Arnold Schwarzenegger. End of the Line. This is a pretty cool religious cult film. Old Anchor Bay edition of The Entity. Love it. Crappy Entity from Fangoria Presents. Not that good. The Evil. I picked this up dirt cheap. Don't know much about it. Had to get this with a watch at some point. Thick Book. The old Anchor... Not Old Anchor Bay, but Anchor Bay edition of Evil Dead, the Ultimate Edition. FYE had this on sale for like dirt cheap, so I picked it up. I do have the not Anchor Bay. I have the book of Evil Dead, but the foam fuzzy book, but I like keeping this edition to watch more with the foam books in a case. Evil Bong 3. I don't have the other 2 yet. I don't know if I ever will. Evils of the Night. Another one I didn't bother upgrading to the Blu-ray. It's a good film. Let's see. Evil Puppets. Demonic Dolls Attack. This has Puppet Master 10, Blood Dolls, and Depraved from Full Moon. I got it mostly for Blood Dolls. I hope they put out a box set of the Evil Dead, the Puppet Master movies with the new one coming out. I hope. Evil Laugh, funny. Actually, it's pretty good 80s slasher film. Definitely recommend checking that one out. Evil Tunes, the 20th Anniversary Edition. Goofy. Evolution. I actually like enjoying watching this sci-fi horror flick. It's a comedy too, with David Duchovny in it, and Orlando Jones. I remember seeing it in the theater and I loved it, and I couldn't wait to buy it on DVD. I still watch it over and over again. Evolver, sci-fi killer robot movie. It's pretty cool. It's like a mini version of Chopping Mall. From Vinegar Syndrome, this is The Frozen Scream and The Executioner Part 2. There is no Executioner Part 1, but having the drive-in collection of them, they're kind of hard to get once in a while, especially if Vinegar Syndrome puts them out. They never go back in sale. Exits, cool Bigfoot film. Exile, so I had to give this movie a watch. I paid $1 for it. The Exorcism of Emily Rose. Eye of the Beast, fun killer octopus movie from Sci-Fi Channel. The Fallen Ones, another Sci-Fi Channel killer mummy movie. Fangs, fun bat flick. Phantasm, horror documentary on going to horror conventions. Pretty cool. Highly recommend checking it out. It's a kid's college project. He was a film student. So we decided to do them on conventions. So it's pretty neat. He goes to several ones. He goes to... where does he go? Like Rock and Shock. He goes to Horror Hound, I think. So he goes to a bunch of them. A lot of interviews. Highly recommend checking it out. The Fear. Woody there, the killer mannequin. Pretty neat. Fear Clinic. Here. This is always hard to get out. Fear Itself collection. This is pretty cool. Old Anchor Bay of Fear No Evil. Pretty cool. Like Omen meets in the high school. And make a little more room back here. The Feast Trilogy. It's pretty cool. Fiend Without a Face, classic from the 1950s. I love it. Filming Seminar with John Russo. All based on Night of the Living Dead and other type of horror films. Like a little horror, kind of like a documentary. I paid like $1 for it, so I couldn't pass it up. Final Destination. Final Destination 2. And Final Destination 3. The Final Destination Part 4. And, of course, Part 5. I heard they're doing a Part 6. I can't wait for it to come. The Final Night and Day. This is a very low-budget zombie movie. Come on. 5 Across the Eyes is not that good. The Flesh Eaters. Pretty cool flick. Sub Rosa, The Flesh Freaks. This one is, Sub Rosa Studios. I paid like $5 for it. It's a low budget, but yeah, you get what you get. It's pretty cool. Flight 7500. Wanted more from it. It's kind of lame. Flight of the Living Dead is actually pretty watchable. It's actually not bad. Zombies on an airplane with the whole zombie outbreak and everything. Wasn't bad, actually. The Fly collection comes with The Fly, Return of the Fly, and Curse of the Fly. And it also has a bunch of other Fly stuff on here. So, in the Fly collection, Disc of Horrors. So it comes with like biographies and everything. This was dirt cheap at like a Best Buy for like $8. Had to jump on it. And of course you have The Fly itself, the remake, and The Fly 2. I actually enjoy The Fly 2. It's fun. But of course Cronenberg's The Fly itself is fantastic. Alright. Unfortunately there's the Fog remake. Yeah. Found. Pretty good. Flick. Gory. Spawned the Headless movie. Frailty. Frankenfish. This is actually decent. Legacy collection of Frankenstein. And I also have it sealed here the Frankenstein 75th anniversary edition. My wife bought this one for me, so I keep it sealed. Another Frankenstein film. This was, I think, a USA movie, and it was supposed to turn into a series, but it never spawned. Frankenstein again. This is Creepy Creepin's version. Frankenstein and the Monster from Hell. Good. Frankenstein's Army. Pretty cool found footage movie. I actually liked how they did it. The creations were pretty badass. The special effects were cool. Bootleg of Freddy's Nightmares. I wish that would get a official release anywhere. Freddy vs. Jason. I'm not taking this out, but it's the Friday the 13th 1 through 8. The Chris Return to Crystal Lake edition. My wife bought that for me back when we were dating, so of course I had to keep it. I love it. I watch it all the time. Of course, we got Freddy vs. Jason. No, Jason Goes to Hell. Jason X in Outer Space. Friday the 13th, the remake, was okay. Friday the 13th, the series, episode, season 1, season 2, and season 3. I bought these a long time ago when they were released. I never bought the big set, but I was very happy to have them all in the individual. Good old Fright Night. The Frighteners, had to get this edition. Peter Jackson, fun. Gotta change that case. I keep forgetting to do that at some point. Alright. From Dusk Till Dawn, the Collector's Edition. Great. From Dusk Till Dawn, Season 1. I still gotta finish that season. Then I'll probably pick up the rest. If you guys seen the season, let me know if it's good. From Hell. Frozen. This movie is insane. This one is pretty much they're stuck on the ski lift. Adam Green's film. Decent. Actually, good, decent watch. Freaking arm is killing me. Hate it. Funny Man. This is a weird ass, kind of like a weird slasher type thing where Christopher Lee is owning this house. He dies. He leaves it to a bunch of people, and of course this jester is going around killing people in funny ways. It's actually pretty decent. Some good kills. Gappa, the Triffidian Monster. This one's out of print. Tokyo Shock. Of course, I got the old school The Gate. Love that cover art. Fangoria presents Germ Z. It's not bad. Ghost in the Darkness. I had this in my horror collection because it's about killer lions. Ghost in the Machine. It's a guilty pleasure of mine. I like to watch that a lot. Ghost of Goodnight Lane. It's not bad with Billy Zane. And it's also got, oh, what's her face? Jeez, I always hate it when I draw blanks. Danielle Harris is in it too. So yeah, not bad. The guy from Kindergarten Cop is in it too. The bad guy. He's in that for like a few moments. Ghost of Mars, Wes Craven. God, you hate these snapper cases. They're always in the fuck away. Ghost Rig. Ghost Ship with the lenticular cover. I'll put it over there for now. Just because they're always in the way, driving me nuts. Ghoul. This was actually very surprising. I actually like Ghoul a lot. Ghoulies 1 and 2. Someday I'll upgrade. And Ghoulies 4. Ghoulies 3, of course, is in the 8-pack. The Giant Spider. Big homage to 1950s giant bug films. The director is pretty cool. Gila. This is a remake of the Giant Gila Monster. John Wynorski. Girls Night Out. Funny, good 80s slasher where the killer is wearing a giant bear costume. Glass Trap. Giant Killer Ant film. Gnaw, Food of the Gods Part 2. It's a fun sequel. Home Alone. I'm going to some Godzilla. This is Gorgia, also known as Godzilla. This has the both the American and the Japanese. I love this artwork and how the case is, so I keep it. Godzilla 85, a bootleg. That's the American cut versus the Blu-ray that's cut out already. Well, it's not, that one's not cut, but you know what I mean. Godzilla vs. Biollante. This is the first Echo Bridge version. This one's out of print, but it's redone. Godzilla vs. Hedorah, also known as Godzilla vs. the Smog Monster. I always cut this one, love it. I have it on Blu-ray, it's a double dipper. And last for the shelf, Godzilla vs. Megalon. Alright guys, that's it for shelf number 5. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you liked it. And pretty soon I'll get out the next shelf for you. Alright, guys. If you see anything that I've shown that I haven't seen yet, let me know. Alright, guys. Later. Peace.